As the controversy on allegations of sexual harassment in the Nigerian Senate builds up, members have rejected a petition filed by Senator representing Kogi Central Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan against Senate President Akpabio. The petition was submitted on the floor of the Red Chamber on Wednesday following a dispute over seat arrangements which sparked tensions within the Senate. TV360's Akpabio Osheni has more on the story.
The controversy began with a seating arrangement dispute in the Senate, where Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan was moved to a different seat, triggering tensions between her and the Senate leadership. The situation escalated with Akpoti-Uduaghan accusing Senate President Akpabio of sexual harassment. At the start of Wednesday's plenary, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan read the petition against Akpabio and submitted it.
The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements, and I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of this Senate.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio categorically denied the allegations, insisting that he has always respected women's rights.
While I am aware that the matters are in court, however, I would like to state clearly that at no time did I ever attempt any sexual harassment on the said distinguished Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan or any other woman, for that matter.
A heated session ensued when the Senate Chief Whip cited Order 40 subsection 4, argued that Senate standing rules must be strictly adhered to, warning that any deviation could lead to chaos and anarchy.
Our rules in very clear and unambiguous terms in Rule 40 and specifically Rule 7 states that Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. And for your information, Mr. President, distinguished senators, this matter is sub judice before our court. The petitioner, Senator Natasha, has gone to court in respect of this matter, and also the wife of the Senate President has equally gone to court in respect of this matter.
In his remarks, the Senate leader referenced Order 40 subsection 4 of the Senate standing rules, which state that petitions authored and signed by individual lawmakers cannot be accepted by the Senate.
Section 40 subsection 4, of which also says, no senator shall personally sign a petition to be laid before this Senate. It's not about committee on ethics. It's not about waiting for the committee to take a decision. It's about whether this matter is right to be referred to the committee. Mr. Senate President, you were being emotional because you didn't want to be seen as trying to stop this allegation. That was why you even allowed it to be referred. The Senate erred by referring it to the court. It's not competent to stand before the Senate. That is the issue.
In response, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan clarified that the case before the court concerns defamation of her character by an aide of the Senate President, who allegedly made disparaging comment about her appearance during plenary.
Your refusal to accept and treat my petition before the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges and Abuse of my privileges, and I say forth, that this matter is not subject, it is not before the court. The matter before the court is on the defamation and cyberbullying statements made by your special assistant on new media, Mr. Patrick Umfom, who addressed my decent outfits as transparent, thereby depicting that I walk sedulously and naked to the chambers.
Amid rising tensions, the Senate leader called for a closed-door session, but the Senate President ruled that plenary should continue. The Senate eventually upheld the argument of the Senate leader, rejecting the petition filed by Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan. Akpabio Osheni, TV360 News, Lagos.